Good morning, 9th class students. In previous class, I explained ear, nose topic in sense organs. No? Now, I will explain about another sense organ, that is fourth sense organ, that is tongue. Tongue helpful to detect the taste. Tongue helpful to detect the taste. If you will observe in tongue, we can find out 10,000 taste buds. 10,000 taste buds. These taste buds helpful to identify the taste. If you will observe in tongue, we can find out small eruptions called papillae. Small eruptions. For example, if you will take like this tongue, we can find out small eruptions like this. These are papillae. There we can find out taste buds. If you will observe here, there are three types of papillae present in the tongue. That is called, in front portion of tongue, we can find out fungiform papillae. Fungiform papillae. On back, middle of the tongue, we can find out foliate papillae. On back of tongue, we can find out villate papillae. There are three types of papillae. Papillae means small eruptions in the tongue. They are very important in 10th class point of view also. The front portion of tongue we can find out fungiform papillae. On sides of tongue we can find out foliate papillae. On back of tongue we can find out villate papillae. There we can find out taste buds. Do you know how we can identify the taste of food? Do you know when you will take food material on open tongue like this, we cannot identify the taste. What is the reason? When tongue is touched with palate, on that time only we can identify the taste of the food material. Dear students, all of you do one thing while eating food material during lunch time. Keep food on open tongue like this. Keep food on open tongue. We cannot identify the taste of food. And keep food on tongue without touching palate. Do you know about palate? Palate is a bony plate which separates nasal cavity with oral cavity. All of you keep your tongue up inside of the cavity, oral cavity like this. The upper cavity, a bony plate will be on tongue. That is called palate. Do you know? Without touching the food with palate, we cannot identify the taste. All of you try like this. Eat the food material without touching with the palate. On that time, we cannot identify the taste of food material. When food is touched with plate like this, on that time only we can feel the taste of the food material. So, when tongue is touched with palate, we can identify the taste of food material. And also, after the food is mixed with saliva, when food is mixed with saliva, the food turns into liquid form, and the liquid, on that time only we can identify the taste of the food material. Do you know, if you will observe here, we can find out 10,000 of taste buds like this, taste buds on tongue. Do you know, taste bud consists of like this small pore known as taste pore. Known as taste pore. This taste pore consists of a cavity inside of the taste bud. When food turns into liquid form after chewing, when the food is combined with the saliva to form liquid portion of food, now the liquid food enter into the taste bud. When liquid food enter into the taste bud, at the end of taste pore, we can find out receptors known as olfactory receptors. Olfactory receptors also called as chemoreceptors. These chemoreceptors receive the taste information from food and releases electrical impulses. These electrical impulses carried by nerve to brain. This nerve is called olfactory nerve. This olfactory nerve carry taste information from tongue to brain. If you observe in brain, we can find out different regions already explained in previous class, like vision centers, hearing centers, and smell centers and taste centers. There responses will be released, taste response. Again, this taste response carried by nerves to the tongue. After that, you feel the taste of the food material. Do you know? Without seeing also, we can observe our taste of food with the help of tongue. Tongue consists of 10,000 taste buds. These taste buds present in a small eruptions in the tongue known as papillae. Each taste bud consists of a taste pore, hole, and a cavity inside of the taste bud. Do you know? When food is chewed with the teeth and the food is mixes with the saliva, the food turns into liquid form. The liquid portion of food enter into the taste buds through a pore known as taste pore. At the entrance of taste pore, we can find out receptors known as olfactory receptors or chemoreceptors. Chemoreceptor receive that taste information, release electrical impulses. These electrical impulses carried by nerve known as olfactory nerve to the brain. Brain analyzes the information in different processing centers present in the brain. These response again carried by nerve to tongue. Afterwards, you feel the taste of the food material. Do you know, if you observe, we can identify 4 types of tastes. That is sweet, salt, sour, and bitter. Every living organism, every human being can identify the 4 types of tastes of food. One is sweet, salt, sour, bitter. Do you know? Sweet. If you observe the front portion of tongue, we can observe the sweet and salt tastes. And the sides we can observe the sour taste. We can identify on the sides of tongue. On back of tongue, we can identify the bitter taste. We can identify the bitter taste. So, every human being can identify the 4 types of taste, like sweet, salt, sour, bitter. Sweet and salt, the front portion of tongue, helpful to observe the sweet and salt taste, and the sour, bitter, sour on sides of tongue, bitter on back of tongue. Do you know? Some people thought spiciness is also a taste. Do you know? Spiciness is not a taste. Spiciness is that irritation of tongue due to spiciness experience is due to irritation of tongue of different taste buds. When taste buds irritated, we get experience on the time of taking spicy food, though spiciness is not a taste. Nowadays, people or scientists invented another taste feeling, that is umami. Japanese savory. Japanese savory. When you will take non-veg food items, we can get a separate taste that is called umami. Umami is a taste which identified by tongue along with sweet, salt, sour, bitter. So this is about tongue. Already I explained in previous class. There is a close relationship with tongue and nose. We cannot identify the taste of food after closing of your nose. Try this once in your home during lunch period of time. close your nose while eating food material. Compulsory you cannot identify the taste of food. What is the reason? What is the relationship between tongue and taste? What is the relation between tongue and nose? At the time of chewing, of food, different odor chemicals will be present on tongue. Different odor chemicals. Odor means smell. We can find out some chemicals on food material. While chewing of the food material, the odor chemicals present in the food get dissolved in the mucous membrane of the nasal cavity. Here, in mucous membrane, we can find out receptors known as olfactory receptors or chemoreceptors. These receptors receive that odor information from tongue and carry to brain with olfactory nerve. That's why we cannot identify the taste of food at the time of when you close your nose while taking food material. And also we cannot identify the taste of food at the time of severe cold and cough. Why? Because at the time of chewing, the water chemicals, the smell chemicals present in the food must dissolve in the mucous membrane of the nose. On that time only we can identify the taste of the food material. At the time of severe cold and cough, the nasal passages are blocked with sneeze. It does not contain mucous membrane on that time. So that's why we cannot identify the taste of the food material at the time of severe cold and cough. So there is a close relationship between smell and taste, and there is a close relationship between tongue and nose. Now, taking care of tongue. Do you know? Everyone should wash your tongue after in early morning after you wake up, and you have to wash your tongue at the time of sleeping also. So you have to wash your tongue after dinner and during early morning. So this is about tongue. Tongue helpful to detect the taste of different food items. We can identify the taste of food with the help of tongue. Tongue consists of 10,000 taste buds. These taste buds present in a small eruptions in the tongue known as papillae. There we can find out taste buds. There are 3 types of papillae present in the tongue. These 3 types of papillae very important in 10th class also. The fungiform papillae which present in front portion of tongue, and foliate papillae present on sides of tongue, and villet papillae we can find out on back of tongue. In these papillae we can find out taste buds. Do you know, when you will drink hot coffee or hot tea, we cannot identify the taste. When you will drink cool drink or when you will eat ice cream, after that, after some time we cannot identify the taste of food. But what is the reason? During this period of time, the taste buds may affected with hotness or coolness. That's why after eating of ice cream, after drinking of hot coffee, we cannot identify the taste of food. But why? Because in that situation, the taste buds may affected with the coolness or hotness. That's why we cannot identify the taste of the food material. So this is about tongue. Up to here, we completed 4 sense organs, that is eye, ear, nose, tongue. In the next class, I will explain about next sense organ, that is skin, and how to draw the diagram of skin also. It is very important, the exam point of view, along with ear and eye. Okay children, in the next class I will explain about skin and about the skin. Thank you.